I am the Overmensch!
Little help?
That there was a fine piece of work.
It's not a surprise by now that TF2 has a great cosmetic system. With only 3 slots you can create some wonderful loadouts, like a certain killer robot from this popular shooter game or some old guy with some serious issues, you name it. So yeah, I really enjoy showcasing these different cosplays in TF2, and this is the 3rd part in this small series of mine, and since a lot of people really seem to enjoy this, why not continue it? So before I start, I want to mention that I am close to reaching 5k subs and there will be a special double cross maps video, so if you want to see that, slam that button with a huge ass hammer.
You insignificant
Ultrakill, what an interesting game that is. What's even more interesting are the loadouts. To beat the V1 robot you need yellow alcoholic automatician, balaclavas of Forever, Dead of Night and Minesweepers. And if you want V2, just switch the colors. What was tough about this choice is the fact that demo doesn't have those wing things, so somewhat fixed that. You can choose Scout with Flight of the Monarch, Bolt Boy and Courtly Cuirass. And yes, he isn't Cyclops, so again choose what fancies your taste. And to be the supreme Angel Gabriel you need Berlin's Bucket Helm, Ramses Regalia and Wings of Purity. And with this you should be able to shoot that coin with no trouble.
I'ma be a one-man cheeseburger apocalypse.
About time I get a chance to do more Left 4 Dead cosplays. Just want to point out I did the obvious loadouts in my first video, so I'll do something different now. To be one-man cheeseburger apocalypse coach you need Garlic Glutton and Purple Hawaiian Hangover. To express your hatred towards everything as Francis, wear Yuri's Revenge and Bolshevik Spiker. And there we go, just 4 more survivors left and we might be able to recreate some of those classic Left 4 Dead animations.
Cecil! I need you, Cecil!
Hell yeah, more Invincible loadouts. That's what you've been waiting for. To have blue suit Invincible you need Thirst Blood, Black Spitz Spandex and Planeswalker goggles. To be the asshole Rex Blood, wear Air Dog, Yellow Thermal Tracker and Brown Flash Dance footies. And that should be all of them.
Stand ready for my arrival, worm.
Obviously I can't end this section without Conquest. To be him you need Purity Fist, Heavy Hitting and White Carl. And now we shall be... more VIP cosplays for the strongest of TF2 players. To be Saber from Fate you should equip Prince Tavi's crown, the King of Scotland cape and Sin Shredders. To have Hatsune Miku you need Dynamite Abs, Cool Breeze and Team Spirit Brutal Bow Font. And for Shikanoko the Deer Woman, equip Trap Tincture, Oh Dear, Brown Battle Pop and Dead of Night painted in man's mint. Who knew that a black Scottish Cyclopean man could make some cute anime girl for the most part?
But it is a new day, and you have to slay.
Wolfenstein, what a fine franchise, as who doesn't like shooting Germans? To be BJ Blazkowicz you need Brown Bullet Boost, Heavy Heating and Black Flashdance footies, and to be one of the bad guys wear Die Regime Panzerung, Death Machine, Shoulder Down 10 Helm and Purity Fist. Now you shall be able to express some deep talks about the past and how much you hate the Germans.
Officer Bowles.
Batman is a pretty cool hero, so I want to showcase some of his loadouts here. I showcased Batman last video, but for this loadout wear Arkham Cowl, Bat Belt and Cape Crusader. For Robin you need Sidekick, Side Slick, Bat Backup and Crook Combatant. And for Joker himself equip Green Magistrate's Mullet, Bountiful Bow and Clown's Cover Up. And now you shall be able to yell any Batman quote at top of your lungs in some random casual server.
If I get jump scared, you get jump scared!
I've talked about this for some time now, as I do want to create some new loadouts based on the FNaF 2 cast. But before I do, look at this. I got the OG Fredbear plush now. It's pretty cool, right? Anyway, to be the Fatso Toy Freddy, you need to wear Mrs. Mauve, neckwear, headwear and Orange Dead of Night. To be his likely questionable bandmate Toy Bunny, you should equip the Value of Teamwork, Horrific, Head of a Hair, Digit Defulger and Frenchman's Foremost. And to be their very questionable friend Toy Chica, you need Yellow Miami Rooster, No Polar Fleece and Robot Chicken. And to have her gimmick where she removes the beak, replace Miami Rooster with After Egg Hard-Headed Hardware. And for the fucked up creature named Mango, equip Voodoo Zombie, Whitehead Price and Grey Derangement Garment. And as a bonus to be the man behind the Slaughter, Purple Guy or William Afton, wear Purple Business Casual, Love and Deadhead. And now you shall be able to spook people with these loadouts.
You're huge! That means you have huge guts!
Since Doom the Dark Ages was released, I have been playing it a lot and I even got the helmet and the collector's edition, so it's no brainer to not include it here. To be the Dark Ages Slayer you need dark green Friendly Warrior, cold green and black Warlock's Warcloak. To be the horrifying Baron of Hell, wear Heavy Lifter, Brimstone and Make Ogre. In order to be the reality destroying beast Icon of Sin, equip Salmon Blastomet, Dynamite Abs and Sin Shredders. And now you shall be able to choose if you want to rip and tear or be ripped and teared. More Touhou hijacking? Yes please! To beat the silly umbrella yokai Kogasa Tatara, you need a color similar to Slade Speedy Scoundrel, Stereoscopy Sage and White Meal Dealer. And to give her a friend like Seki Punky, equip Team Spirit Brutal Boffan, Purple Master's Yellow Belt and Starduster. To beat the Inchling Sukuna Shin Myomaru, wear Black Legendary Lead, Salty Shinobi and Purple Speedy Scoundrel. And in order to strengthen your back from carrying your teammates all the time, you shall become Yuki Hoshikuma, and for that equip Team Spirit Horrible Horns, Yellow Brutal Boffan and Maniac's Manacles. And as a bonus to be Sun Scout you need Green Ye Old Baker Boy, Reader's Choice and Dark Green Poolside Polo. It's funny how most of these loadouts are for Scout, but I guess it makes sense when he has the most compatible hats.
Are you ready to rumble?
I talk about this for some time and thought why not showcase some loadouts based on this game's external media. To be Saxon Hale himself you need Heavy Lifter, Dictator and Saxton. If you want those pants and are feeling the butts with the hat and mustache, replace them with Soviet Gentleman and Jungle Booty. To be Sodi's former roommate, Merasmus wears Skull Island Topper, Black Court Green and Down Under Duster. And finally, to have this quite cozy NC style, equip Antarctic Researcher, Scott Saver and Texas Slim's Dome Shine. And now go out there and be a credit to your team.
Thanks, and have fun.
And once again, here's a list of random characters that I want to add but didn't feel like dedicating the entire section for. For Rambo you need your Worst Nightmare, Bushman and Triggerman's Tactical. To be Mario Bros you need Plumber's Cap, either unpainted or painted in lime, Salmon Binoculus and a level 3 chin for Mario. And if you really want to be Wario Bros you need purple or yellow Plumber's Cap, Eggheads Overalls and Goblin Ear. To be Sir Daniel Fortesque, wear Death Stairs, Sin Shredders and Dark Age Defender. In order to be the fastest man alive, Flash wears Speedsters, Spandex and Lightning Lead. To create some of the best games but never finishing them, to be Gabe Newell you need Gabe Glasses, White Russian and Grave Leftover Trap. In order to become a nasty orc from Warhammer 40k, get Monstrous Mandible, Vargoggles and Combat Stacks. To be the Sentryman, wear the Cute Suit, Cycliner and Brain Interface. To become the terrifying Sweet Tooth, wear flavorful baggage, Firetooth and Bozo's Boffant. And to display your charisma Gojo Machima, equip Black Hero's Tail, Taxi and Eyecatcher to have your right foot orders as Big Smoke, wear Grey Pants, Kyle Glutton and Modest Pile of Hat. To hunt down the guy who shot you in the head as Antia Ranger, wear like Brown Cloud Crusher, Team Spirit, Shortness of Breath and Field Fatigues. And finally, in order to cosplay as Trashbot AK in TF2, you shall wear brown Talk Stuff Muffs, Lime Special Eyes and grey Cute Suit. The fuck did you say about me, you little bitch? And that's all the loadouts for this time. There were quite many requests from the last video, so I had to include a bunch of extra ones here. I'm open to making a fourth video as long as people want it, so like the video if you enjoyed it, comment down below your own favorite loadouts from today, or maybe a cosplay that you want to see, subscribe for more resource related content and have a nice day.